Hi, I'm with Rafi Gaversky, captain of the varsity basketball team, for a special exclusive interview. So,
thank you for having me.
No problem. So, let's just get right to it. You guys are playing Frisch Thursday night at homecoming. How much would it mean for you and for your team to win at home in front of all your fans?
It would just be a great win. I mean, it's awesome that everybody's coming out to support us. We really appreciate it, and it would just be great for the division. I mean, obviously they're in a division, so it would be a big division win, and yeah, it would be great.
So, do you think you guys are going to play up-tempo, running back and forth, or do you think you guys are going to play more of a half-court kind of offense?
Well, it really depends what the defense is giving us. If we have the opportunities to go and play in the full court, then we're going to go ahead and do that. But if we see that we can really take advantage of our size, we might as well just play in the half court. But we'll see what they give us. Depends.
So you guys have split games with Frisch the last 2 times you guys have met. What can we expect in round 3?
We'll see. We're going to go out there, play our hearts out, and hopefully we'll come out with a W.
Give me a prediction.
If we go out next year, I think we'll win the game.
All right. Thank you very much, and it was a pleasure.
Hello, welcome to the Hive. I'm Gabe Billig. To my right is Joey McGillner. We're here at SAR's homecoming where they'll take on the 5-1 Frisch Cougars. And Joey, what does SAR need to do in order to win this game?
Well, basically, last Sunday, everyone's favorite against the 0-9 team. Well, they traveled out to Great Neck and they lost. They were huge favorites, and it really seemed it hasn't been a good run for SAR of late. What they need to do is get back to basics, gotta play hard. Maybe just they gotta run their system, and they cannot get lost in the past. They cannot see we lost to the 0-9 North Shore on Sunday. We have no chance at Frisch. We're 5-1, 5-1-1. They're very good, and they just gotta play hard, play their brand of basketball.
SAR is their biggest home court advantage of the season, as most of their student body has stayed late and will be attending the game. The student section is under the Frisch basket. We'll quickly run through the rosters before the national anthem and the beginning of the game.
So SAR, Kenny Burstein, 11th grader, he is out tonight with a foot injury. Adam Dietz, Ellie Friedman, Asaf Gadassi, Eitan Hain, Michael Klein, Simon Kaufman, Rafi Kabersky, Erez Major, Dovie Marcus, Remy Newhouse, Will Schwalbe, Yair Slasky, Ariel Smith, the 2-sport athlete who beat Frisch on Monday in hockey, will look to do it again this Thursday tonight. Hank Stein, Charlie Thaw, and Daniel Wasotsky.
For Frisch, Mark Abramowitz, Josh Chesner, Zach Comet, Josh Dukas, Noah Engelmeyer, Samuel Fishman, Ben Gerber, Jordan Kleinhaus, Isaac Lafer, Andrew the Big Dog Langer, Scott the Muncie Microwave Levine, Mayor Charlotte, Noah Schechter, Yisrael Solomon, the chef Isaac Weinstock, and JJ Zakon.
We're going to go to Tamar David for a pregame interview with Frisch point guard Noah Schechter.
David here with the SAR High School. Tamar David here with the SAR High School Broadcasting Club, the Yeshiva League Aaron Andrews, if you will. I'm here with my good friend and Frisch player Noah Schechter. Hi Noah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Tamar?
Oh, thank God, everything's great. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions before we start, okay? So what's the feeling like in the room tonight?
It's really fun, great atmosphere. We're really excited to play, counting on a W, and we're excited.
I agree, but there is a lot of tension, don't you think?
No.
You don't see that there's a lot of tension?
No.
Well, I think that the tension in this room is super duper thick, and I think that tension can be dated back as early as middle school. Do you remember the Mariah SAR championship game in 7th grade?
Yeah.
A lot of those people are in this room tonight, no?
Yeah.
You know who else is in this room tonight? Daniel Bogle, who might be another source of attention. Next, I want to ask you about your game day preparation routine.
My game day preparation?
What do you do on game day? What time did you wake up this morning?
7 o'clock.
And then what do you do after you wake up?
Eat breakfast.
You don't brush your teeth? Weird. Frisch kids don't brush their teeth. Okay, that concludes our interview, Noah. I'm wishing you a good game. Shomer handshake. It was so nice speaking with you. Signing off.
All right, we're back as the teams are warming up. We're preparing for the national anthems of Israel and America, and then we'll start the game.
So it's a big test for SAR. This is in California in the Steve Glauberman Memorial Tournament. They split 2 tightly contested games with Frisch. Well, the first one that they won was tightly contested. The second, Frisch ran away with it late. But these teams have seen each other twice this year, so this third game really be big here.
And SAR is going to need a big shooting performance from Dovey Marcus. They're without, as they have been for most of the season, without Kenny Burstein and their point guard Simon Kaufman, who's still dealing with the effects of a concussion.
Look for maybe Coach Rafi Halper to change up his regular rotation from, as team has been struggling of late. Maybe he'll do something to provide a spark. Maybe see Hank Stein get a little more action tonight.
Remy Newhouse just threw one down here in warm-ups.
That's pretty nice. It's a very, very, very large vertical. And we're nearing game time here at the Hive. And what are you looking for tonight at a Frisch?
They have tons of talent, probably more than SAR, but we saw last year they were also much better than SAR at homecoming, but it was SAR kept it a tight game. It's easy for this crowd to get into your head, but Andrew Langer's really a superstar, and he figures to have a big game tonight.
Yeah, the crowd advantage, home court advantage when you have a lot of people. While we have, maybe I could count 100, maybe more. That is a huge, huge advantage for SAR to have, and they could really feed off this tonight and ride it to a victory.
We'll be back in just a moment, and then we will
I'm pumped. I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. So what do you think we're going to do tonight? How do you think we're going to win? How do you think we're going to pull off a W against a pretty hard team?
Well, I think school spirit's going to carry the day. We got a lot of talent on this team, and there's a lot of excitement in the room. I'm super confident.
I agree. Thank you so much. We'll see you at the game.
So SAR, as we near SAR will be starting Ariel Smith, Ellie Friedman, Dovey Marcus, Eitan Hain, and Ralphie Varsity.
Jonah Amram and Tamar David.
So Marcus and Lafer squared off, each having very prominent roles in last year's Junior Varsity Championship game at YU, in which some may remember Lafer hit a game-winning foul shot with 3 seconds left, and Dovey Marcus that game had 27 points. So we're going to go to center court for the introductions here for our Sting.
two-sport athlete, the captain, Ariel Smith.
Gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that that our flag was still there. Oh, who say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Amazing.
And 4. And here to sing Hatikva, Ruthie Wasserman.
Lord Valeva, Henihima, Nefesh Yehudi, Homia, Ulfatei Mizrach, Kadihima, Ain Letzion, Sophia. Od lo avda tikvateinu, hatikva bat shnot alpayim, liotam chofshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Zion Yerushalayim. Liotam chofshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Zion
So as I was saying before that whole introduction thing and national anthems, Dovi Marcus and Isaac Lafer, the two juniors in the starting lineup, one on each team, and they have a very, very long history of playing against each other, as they played in last year's JV championship game, and it ended very nicely for Frisch, not so nice for SAR. SAR will look to change the script of that tonight.
So we're getting ready to go here. Both teams' starting fives take the court as SAR's fans are ready to go.
Large crowd on hand tonight.
Let's go, State! Let's go, State! Let's go, State!
It'll be Kaburski and Levine on the tip.
Scott Levine last year at a monster game here, scoring 12 points in the first quarter.
A very, very good shooter.
You got to close out when Scott has the ball.
Yep. Isaac Lafer, very good at penetrating the defense and kicking it out to an open shooter like Levine or Weinstock. So SAR just got to stay in their lanes. Don't limit the driving.
And here we go. SAR is the opening tip, and Friedman controls it. Smith has it up top. A man-to-man pressure defense for Frisch to start off.
Seal play.
Friedman goes to his right. Kicks it to Hain at the top of the key. Dovey fakes a shot. Trapped in the corner. He gets it out to Smith. Up top for Hain. His shot is good.
Good play by Aton there. Making sure he was not going to get blocked. Fading away. Still able to hit the shot.
SAR comes out in a 2-3 zone as Lafer, now Weinstock has the ball. He gets it across to Langer. Now to Lafer. He dribbles to his left and finds Weinstock. Frisch in no hurry as they go back and forth along the perimeter, waiting for an open shot. Weinstock now leads Langer. Looks to drive and nothing there. SAR's defense is good here to start, but Levine cuts underneath and hits the layup.
Scott Levine was perched in the corner for 20 seconds on that possession. SAR, Rafi Kaburski maybe fell asleep a little bit. And
a good strong cut by Levine.
Yes.
Here's Friedman. Now Smith has it on the wing, but he gives it right back to Friedman. Hayne finds Dovey at the top. He shoots a 3. Off to the left, and it's rebounded by Langer, and they'll push. Labor to Schechter, who goes hard. He's fouled.
Frisch has a much faster team than SAR, so they're going to try to get them running the break. And SAR needs to get back on defense and look at that. Maybe not precious boards here. If you go to Frisch's transition, make them go to a half-court offense. There are lockers operating in the half.
Absolutely, and SAR needs to use their physicality to take advantage on the rebounds. Schechter's first free throw is in. And he misses second. Rebounded by Hayne.
Large crowd might have got to him a little bit there on the second foul shot.
Yeah, they're up and close to the back of the basket. Here's Rafi Kaburski, who's tied up. Holds the ball, finds Hayne. Now for Smith, a 3. No good. Paid for the rebound, but it looks like they're going to call a foul on Rafi Kaburski, his first.
Great ball movement there by SAR. When Lafer comes help, it was realized by Rafi. Good kick out. Got a shot you want.
So Lafer took up the ball at the beginning, but now Schechter will take up the ball.
The Frisch basically starts 2-point guards.
He's calling out a play. There's Lafer on the wing. Here looks to penetrate. SAR doing a good job with all the gaps. Here's Levine in the corner who fakes. Gets back Schechter in the paint. Nearly stolen away. Now Lafer again at the top. Here's Weinstock, dangerous shooter. Up to Schechter.
Lafer is being left open in the corner here. Calling.
Weinstock again looking to drive. There's no rush. No shot clock, so they can take all the time they need.
36.
Weinstock won't go. Rebound by Frisch.
18 minutes by SAR.
Who already had it stolen away by Schechter. Frisch, Langer. Stop hard. And he'll go to the line for Schechter. He missed part of the beginning of the season with concussion, but he's back healthy and playing well.
It's good for him. See if the large and raucous crowd can get under Langer's skin here. The Thunder sticks. Not gonna work. It's the first.
Second one won't go. Rebounded by Kaburski.
Great box out by Eitan Hayne there. Freeing up Kaburski.
Freeman dribbles to his left. And finds Kaburski at the top. Kaburski should be spending most of his time in the paint. Not outside the three-point line.
Yeah, I think their ideal play is a pick and roll with him and Dovey Marcus. That's what they just ran there.
Smith comes off the screen, finds a nice pass. Hayne lays it in.
What a pass by Ariel Smith.
Set that one up beautifully.
He can do it all. Basketball, hockey. What a great play there.
Lafer looks to drive to the left. He goes all the way in, misses the lay-in. Now Friedman takes it up. He's picked up there by Langer. Smith yelling out directions to his teammates as Kaburski flashes to the ball.
SAR needs to get their shooters open.
Marcus for three, rims out, and rebounded by Weinstock. This is late for the top of the key.
Frisch loves to push it. Hey, that's a good job by SAR getting back.
SAR has the advantage half court. Defense because of their size.
Yes.
Late for now. Finds Levine out.
Frisch is overloading the left side.
I would attack the other side of the zone because the combination of Marcus and Friedman is weaker defenders than Smith and Kaburski.
Yes.
And now they have it on this side.
Friedman and Marcus tripped over each other there.
Skip pass, jump shot, won't go. Ball. To the delight of the SAR crowd.
Frisch a little pressure in the full court from Leif and Langer there.
Tied at 4 here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Smith drives to the basket, puts it up. He is fouled, and they'll shoot 2.
Very quick first step from Ariel Smith there. And man-to-man, you don't have help on the back end that's there already. So Frisch had to resort to fouling.
First one is good.
Daniel Wasatsky.
Wasatsky comes in for Marcus, and
Josh Dukas
comes in for Weinstock.
Dukas, a very good shooter. Some call him the T-neck toaster. Smith missed it the second.
Leif quickly up the court. Gets right into the defense, kicks it out. Dukas for 3, it won't go, but the rebound is late for that, won't go either. Hain is tied up, and it looks like Frisch was called for a foul on the loose ball. We apologize, our view to that far right corner is blocked by the SAR student section.
Frisch in a full court press now.
And Kaburski traveled.
Good call there. Shuffled his feet.
Asaf Godaski gets ready to check in. Looking for Dukas in the corner, it's not there. Reset with Leifer. Leonard out to Schechter. They have Levine open on the far corner. Here's Levine for 3. Yes! The Muncie microwave. Scott Levine with his first basket of the night.
It's good defense by SAR. Really, on a three-pointer, you don't want to take defense. Affected a shot, but not enough. So he can hit it over the defense there.
Ooh, and the pass was dumped by Leifer. But it'll stay with SAR.
Diska fouling, so that was safe. Good. Michael Klein will check in with Gadasi. Hain and Kaburski, the big men.
And JJ Zackheim is checked in for Frisch.
A lot of juniors in this Frisch rotation, it seems. Zackheim, Dukas, and Leifer among the first 8 Frisch players to see the floor. Zackheim could really be exposed on defense in a man-to-man. He's not known for his defense.
Here's 3 for Smith. SAR goes up by 1. Pass here to Levine in the corner. He throws it out to Schechter at the top of the key.
Zackheim's wide open there.
Langer drives hard. They call a foul. Good thought that it should have been a jump. And Kirk get a quick kill check in now. And Smith will take a seat at the end of the first quarter. That might be his only win of the game.
Very possible. It's not a shooting foul. It's a short
Inbound is to Langer. He holds.
SAR's done a very good job limiting the star tandem of Langer and Schechter.
Friedman tried to cheat the pass, and now Schechter the floater. Hits back rim and go. Rebound there by Mike Klein.
Friedman off Zekheim is a mismatch SAR needs to exploit.
Absolutely.
Friedman's a big shooter. Just get him on the perimeter.
Good cut by Klein. Layup good. Pass there from Kaburski from the high post. SAR up by 3 here with 30 seconds in the first quarter. Zekheim will put up a 3. Hits back rim. Nice rebound by Langer, who goes up strong and puts it in.
As I was saying, SAR is doing a very nice job shutting down Langer, but they take over the game with those hustle plays there.
10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Friedman goes right to the rim and lifts it home.
There's that mismatch. There's that mismatch every time. Blew by
Levine from half. No good. A great first quarter from SAR.
First quarter from SAR. And there's that mismatch. I like Friedman, very smart. Knew who was guarding him. Was able to blow by him.
And we're going to go to Tamar David for an interview after you see this replay of Ellie Friedman.
Go ahead, Tamar.
Okay. After an extremely exciting first quarter, we have SAR leading by 3. I'm here with superfan Jake Manis, who actually did used to play on the JV team, is that right, back in the day?
That's right, that's right.
Now he plays on the girls squad team. So Jake, how do you think we've been playing so far tonight?
We're off to a good start. LSU with a big bucket out there. We just got to keep the momentum going. You know, tough defense. Go, let's get it, baby. Let's go.
I couldn't agree more. Next I'm going to bring in Andrew Teigman. Andrew! Hi, I'm here with Andrew Teigman, another fan. Andrew, how do you think we've been doing so far tonight?
We've been playing amazing. We're getting down low pressure, and I like it. We got to keep up the intensity, and then we got the good.
I couldn't agree more. Okay, thank you so much for heading back.
SAR varsity hockey beat Frisch 6-5. A very, very good game. Tensions were rising throughout the game, and it culminated in a lot of bad blood on the handshake line, to say the least.
Here's Langer now at the top of the key as we start the second quarter.
Frisch has Sammy Fishman checked in.
Number 21. Long rebound comes out to Schechter. Have to limit those. Fishman to the shot. That is way off.
Hayne got a piece. Hayne might have got a piece of that.
And the traditional air ball chant from the SAR student section.
Smith, Hayne, Friedman, Bovey, and Rafi. That's their starting 5 out for SAR.
Dovey has a mismatch much bigger than Dukas. He gets inside and put it in.
These Dukas and Zekheim, phenomenal shooters, excellent players on the offensive end, but defensively they're liabilities, to say the least.
Zekheim's pass was kicked by Smith. And Frisch will take it out. Isaac Lafer is checking in for JJ Zekheim. He's an upgrade defensively.
Yes. Lafer's one of the best players in the league, even as a junior. He's having a phenomenal year.
Now we're getting a tomahawk chop from the student section as they try to distract Frisch. She's down low, passes the tip taken by Hayne.
Great play by Rafi Kaburski. Darrell Rivas type pass break up there.
Hayne had a shot, but he passed up. He has it back at the top of the keys. Pressure there by Schechter. And a bad pass is stolen by Sammy Fishman. Friedman floated that one over everybody. Schechter now to the corner. Here's a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Marcus, who pushes. He has Kaburski on the right side. Blocked!
With authority.
Foul. A big hit there. Schechter thinks he got all ball. He might have been right.
I think he
We'll
got
see
a
if we can get a replay.
monster block by Schechter, regardless whether that was a foul or not.
And we get a "you can't do that" chant now from the section.
Persky is going to miss the first. SAR jumped out to a 14-9 lead. Scoreboard said 15 there.
Misses both.
Ball don't lie.
Lafer for 3. Too strong. As Friedman takes the point guard duties. Gets a screen from Smith and now gives it to him.
Rafi Halpert's looking to use an 8-man rotation tonight with this starting 5 with Sotsky, Klein, and Asaf Gadassi.
Marcus was fouled. Frisch will sub in number 12, Yisrael Solomon, as Lafer will take a seat.
Solomon, similar player to Lafer, point guard, solid defensively.
Very quick. Here's Friedman at the top as he sets up the offense. Hain is pressured, he finds Marcus. Friedman now to Smith in the corner. Kuberski should be getting closer to the basket.
Again, the mismatch with Marcus here, and they're wide open here. Draws the double.
Puts it up, but it won't go. Rebound there by Fishman. Solomon now. To Langer, as Langer and Schechter almost collided.
Dukas to shoot, you gotta stay up on him.
Dukas for Schechter. Nothing there. Langer gets right into the teeth of the defense. Finds Fishman, who missed the wide open layup. Gets it back, he was blocked, but a foul.
Rafi Kuberski, gotta calm down there. Looked right at the ref. Muttered something that cannot be repeated.
We'll see the replay. A nice pass. Here's the
bad bounce there.
Nice layup. And we'll see if we can see the foul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got him on the back of the head. First free throw was good.
For Frisch, Ben Gerber will check in. Charlie Thaw in for SAR.
And SAR didn't box, and Frisch has the rebound. Frisch playing much better in the second quarter. They got over the nerves. Fishman, the shot that won't go. Rebound by Marcus. And a strong one at that.
Big defensive stop. SAR there. Can't let Frisch come away with 3 points on that possession.
Marcus for 3. In and out. Second time tonight. The low-scoring nature of this game makes every possession feel very important, even in the second quarter. And a loose ball is picked up by Hain.
SAR should push it. They have numbers if they push.
Thought Langer got tangled up. Hain for 3. No good.
We've seen Hain be open a lot in that area. About 4 or 5 times. First time he's taken the shot.
Langer at the top of the key. Nice pass in there for Gerber, who hits the layup.
Terrific play.
Over the top of the bigger Ben Gerber, was able to finish.
Gerber could really offer the Cougars some size tonight.
They go back into the full court press here.
The SAR team that boasts a number of 6-footers.
And a timeout, SAR. We'll take a short break with 3:21 to go. SAR up by 2 here in the second quarter. We're back here as SAR gets ready to inbound. Michael Klein is checked back in.
Fall, Klein, Gadassi, Kaversky, and Friedman.
During the break, the student section was chanting for Will Schwabe, the big man who graduated from Mariah. Would it be a bad play here by Coach Rafi Halpert due to his size? He could definitely man up Ben Gerber.
SAR has a number of guys who can.
As Friedman's three doesn't go. Engelmeyer seeing his first action. A big man for Frisch.
Same with Jordan Kleinhaus. The guard, another junior, has checked in.
Thaw takes a seat.
Charlie had a concussion earlier in the season. Just a few games.
Smith now has it on the left wing. He finds Klein. Ooh, pass to Gadassi went off his fingertips, but right to Wysotsky. Wysotsky for three. No. Klein could not save it.
SAR has missed a number of open shots behind the arc tonight. Wysotsky, Marcus, Hain, Friedman have all had their looks. Haven't converted yet.
Engelmeyer on the box. He's trapped. And stolen away. Smith took it from Gerber. He finds Wysotsky now to bring it up. Right back to Smith. He drives hard. Hesitates and throws it out to Klein.
They're still in the man.
Kaburski, the strong move. Layup rims out. Put back up by him and it wouldn't go. Back the other way.
Foul me before he can get a shot off.
And he...
It's out of bounds, SAR ball.
Langer lost his footing. He was not hit.
Regardless of the result, as checking in for Frisch
is Josh Chesner, number 00.
Yeah, regardless of the result, SAR should have fouled Langer before he's able to get a shot off. What, he's going to trip 1 out of 95 times? He's going to trip and lose it out of bounds? He'll convert that most of the time. Should foul him so he can't even get a shot off before he can get a shot off.
This Klein traveled. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Timeout. Frisch.
So we're seeing a good performance defensively by SAR, but their offense has left something to, they've had their opportunities. This could be a much bigger blowout.
Yeah, SAR, they've had their chances. It's been good process. They've been getting their shots off.
We're ready for an interview now with Tamar David with another fan. Just kidding.
Oh, were we live? No need for the cutoff there.
Sorry about that. We'll have that interview for you at halftime.
Yeah. SAR has gotten their shots. It's been good offensively. Making shots really can almost be a matter of luck if you're getting your good shooters, Marcus, Wysotsky. If you're getting them shots, well, hit them. It'll come. It'll come. Just keep playing their game of basketball.
The change here is Kleinhaus will bring up the ball. And he's attacked by a double team, but he finds Gerber.
Haven't seen that yet. SAR, interesting wrinkle.
Oh, and a
Rafi Halpert.
pass that was sent into outer space. That was to nobody.
Smart move by Rafi Halpert in the timeout. Telling his two guards to attack the Frisch ball handler. And leads to a turnover. Half-court press here. Frisch. Gerber almost gets it away from Hain.
Nice give and go. Hain to the basket. He is blocked, but a foul.
Gerber on the foul. And shooting. Free throw shooting could be key. As in this game, SAR has struggled at the line. Frisch has converted on their opportunities. And Hain can give SAR a 2-possession lead here.
It's a good free throw shooter. Hits the first.
Shooting 67% on the season. At halftime, there will be special homecoming stuff, namely throwing shirts into the crowd. So that'll be a fun event.
It's another miss at the line.
Levine has checked back in. Levine, Chesner, Langer, Kleinhaus, and Engelmeyer.
Kleinhaus fakes a shot. Now Langer, he's trapped. Kicks it out to Kleinhaus. Smith keeping a close eye on the sharpshooting Levine. As Levine gets it, turns, fires, and gets the roll.
Chris Tapp's Porzingis-like shot from Levine.
A turnaround. Frisch's press has not been too effective. SAR's broken it consistently.
That was a flop by Kleinhaus.
Flop by Kleinhaus doesn't work. It sets up an open Smith for three.
Ariel Smith, a huge shot to give SAR a 4-point lead.
And the flop allowed a 2-on-1 on the right side. And Langer answers, beautiful layup.
40 seconds left.
Brought the ball around like a windmill, and the inbound was tipped by the lanky Chesner.
This will be
35 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see if SAR decides to hold for one.
That's a
And
very
Smith breaks
nice
it
play.
right to the basket, lays it home.
Beautiful play. Payne acting as a screen for Smith, cutting the left side and laying it in. 23 seconds left.
Schechter holds, they're gonna wait for one.
Levine in the corner here, watch the driving kick.
SAR in a man as we tick under 10.
Kleinhaus maybe a little fade out of the crowd.
In the corner, Levine, he knocks it down. And that'll do it for the first half.
20-10 SAR.
Tight game. Entertaining game. As
Really
you see,
good half from SAR.
this most recent layup by Smith, he drove right to the basket and flipped the lefty.
It's a great play design. I don't know if it was Rafi Halpert called for it or the point guard did, but great play by Ariel Smith. Smith has had a very good half, and we're going to go to Tom David.
Hello, Gabe. Thank you for that introduction. You are too kind. I'm here with Jonah Halper, one of my good friends and a super fan of the SAR Varsity Sting basketball team. So, Jonah, how do you think we're doing?
I think we're doing great. I think some people are pretty surprised that we're up by one, but I'm confident in the squad. They're playing well.
I think so too. So what areas do you think we need to improve in to pull out the W?
I think we need to limit the Frisch offensive rebounds and also the threes by Scott Levine. The man is magic from the outside, so we got to shut him down.
I agree. I recall last year during homecoming, Scott Levine's threes really put us under the dirt. So the cheering today has been phenomenal. What do you have to comment on that?
We're electric in here. It's homecoming. We have the seniors going wild. And I think we have a great environment in here.
Thank God. I'd like to show you now the t-shirt launching going on behind us. Everything's going great. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Rabbi Bloom, one of my favorite rabbis. You're the best. Okay, back to you, Gabe.
Make these your years to connect.
Make these your years to engage.
Make these your years to forge friendships.
Make these your years to challenge yourself.
Make these your years to discover.
Make these your years to shape a community.
Make these your years to contribute.
Make these your years to find your passion. Make these your years to develop your voice.
Make these your years to appreciate Israel.
Make these your years to learn Torah. Make these your years to participate.
Make these your years to build your future.
Today we have the great privilege of having Google here to run what are called Google Expeditions for lots of our classes through the Google Expeditions Pioneers program. What happens in a Google Expedition is the teacher controls a virtual reality tour using a tablet to show different places on the tablet, and students view through this virtual reality viewer a 360-degree full image of what it is that the teacher is displaying. It's just another step in SAR's mission to bring the best of educational technology to our classrooms and our students.
Having the chance to explore the Google Expedition we just did in our classroom in Tanakh, we looked at ancient Egypt and we got a chance to see the pyramids and the Sphinx and different parts of the society up close. For the students, I think it was really cool to just give a little bit of a visual image to what we talk about when we talk about Tanakh, give us a sense of what ancient Egypt might have looked like a little bit. And so for us, I think having that, this as a tool in the classroom is actually a pretty cool thing. I think having that extra layer really adds to our students' understanding of what we're learning about and what we're talking about, and I think is a nice addition to what we're doing in school.
These are virtual reality glasses from Google, and we can look anywhere in the world from different time periods and learn about things that are going on there.
And you can really see all the different parts of the world.
I think any opportunity that we have to make learning come alive, like I saw today with the Google Classroom, is really extraordinary. Kids could almost touch the pyramids, and when you look down, you saw the depth of this incredible structure, and to be able to make connections between our own personal history and what's actually there, I think brought the whole experience to a whole new level. It was really something very special for them.
David here again with the SAR's Broadcasting Club. I'm here with Orit Smith, a basketball mom of Ariel Smith, one of our starters. So Orit, how do you think the game's been going so far?
I think it's been going great. I'm so excited and looking forward to a win this time. We are so thrilled, and I want to shout out to Sammy, Marcus, and Israel. We love you. We can't wait for you to come home. Go Sting!
I couldn't agree more. It was nice talking to you. Thank you so much. This is Tamar David again, back here with Michael Klein, our SAR Sting player halftime interview. Michael, you've been doing great tonight. How do you feel?
We're not doing enough. We gotta do more. These guys are good. Gotta keep playing hard.
So, yes, but we do have the lead by one, and we've had larger leads throughout the game. What do you think specifically can be changed to do better against Frisch?
We have to get out on the shooters better. We gotta box out. Second chances are killing us. We gotta do better box out. It's about us, not about them.
And how do we stop the shooting power of Scott Levine?
Just knowing where he is at all times. He's a great shooter, he's a great player, good friend. Looking forward to playing against him in the second half.
Okay, it was nice speaking with you, Shomer. Okay, thank you so much. Signing off. David back again, here with SAR's two favorite administrators, Ms. Luria and Rabbi Hubin. So both of you have extensive knowledge in the basketball sphere. So what are your two opinions on what we could do to really tighten our lead?
I think we've got to do something about getting SAR up there because they've been playing terrific today.
Wow. What specific advice? Okay, Rabbi Hubin, what do you think we could do?
Honestly, it's really the shot selection. We're taking some good shots. We're taking some off-balance shots. We got to get some more open looks, and we got to convert. I mean, we got to get the shots to drop. The rim is a little bit unforgiving. We got to get those shots to drop.
Wow, that was a long piece of advice. Yes, Ms. Luria?
They've been moving the ball around beautifully and playing really well together as a team.
Ms. Luria, if I'm not mistaken, your son did play for the SAR Sting back when he was in high school. Is that true?
Two of my sons played for.
Oh, wow. So you are a true basketball mom.
Yes, tonight I really miss them playing, but it's so great to watch these guys. They're terrific.
I couldn't agree more. We're taking you to the game right now, so stick with us.
Thank you, Tamar. That was wonderful.
Getting ready to start the second half here.
So, little interesting piece of information. The head coach of Frisch, Joe Schwartz, his son-in-law is actually the head coach for the SAR junior varsity hockey team and one of the coaches for the SAR varsity hockey team. It's a very interesting piece of information. These two little...
A family of coaches.
Yes. A lot of rivalry going on.
SAR breaks the huddle and they'll take the court.
Why is that dude holding a football?
Quite the character.
I don't know who he is, but sure. So, Dukas looks like he's still on. Okay, interesting. We're going to start the half with Dukas for Frisch. It's going to be Dukas, Sammy Fishman, Noah Schechter, Scott Levine, of course, and Andrew Langer.
And the student section has moved along with Frisch as the teams change sides to start the second half. Kuberski got faked out, but recovers. Here is Levine, spotting up for three. No good.
Good job by Ariel Smith.
Fishman the rebound, and a travel.
Feed off the energy of the crowd. The SAR really just gotta play their game here. Please play hard for 32 minutes. And they'll come away with the victory. Looking to ISO. They're isolating Friedman on Dukas.
Smart move. Hain calls out a play as the pressure now forcing SAR back, but now a nice pass in there from Marcus, who lost it on the way up. Got it back and kicked it to Kuberski.
Marcus is open in the corner.
Yes, Marcus in the corner. He'll put up a three. Bang!
He got it. Dovey Marcus finally to come alive. A big three there. His first behind the arc bucket of the game.
See if SAR can get on a run now.
Why is Levine that open there? Gotta stick to him.
He's open again. There he is for three. Yup. Every time SAR scores, Frisch answers.
And that's really character exemplified in many good teams. Just rebound from adversity very easily, very quickly. Fishman, a terrific on-ball defender.
Both teams have limited the turnovers, which is somewhat surprising in a high-intensity game. SAR has nobody in the paint right now. As Smith drives in, puts up the layup too strong. Rebound Hain, he goes up, won't go.
Levine doing everything there on defense, affecting Ariel Smith's shot.
Langer hard to the basket, lays it in, and I believe that is Frisch's first lead of the game.
Timeout SAR. Rafi Halpert really not looking happy. And I don't blame him. Frisch has gone on a 5-0 run. 5 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter. He got a good game in the Bronx. What do you think Coach Halpert's telling his team right now?
Just got to tell him, Scott Levine can't be that open. Andrew Langer shouldn't be getting to the paint that easy. They got to tighten up the defense. They're playing a little bit loose here to start the second half.
Yeah. Smith will inbound. Frisch is in the press.
Kane here at the top.
Same.
Oh, and he throws it away. Kuberski was cutting.
After a timeout, that's the
last thing you want.
Yep, last thing you want there.
Schechter now at the top, finds Langer. Finds Dukas, who puts up a three, won't go. Long rebound, Levine.
Dukas has struggled
no box
tonight.
outs there. And over the top pass, Fishman won't go. Rebound, Marcus.
See, maybe SAR trying to push it.
Kuberski picks up his dribble and finds Friedman. Rafi cuts, but nothing there. Inside now for Smith. The pass is
He's
stolen,
out. He
but
stepped out.
Yep.
Checking in as Asaf Gadasi. Hayne will sit.
I'm surprised we still haven't seen any of Will Schwalbe, the tough defensive big man, especially now that SAR seems to be struggling a bit on defense.
A very similarly composed team. Schwalbe did start, if I'm not mistaken, 2 years ago on the JV squad.
Smith now guarded tightly by Langer. And Friedman puts up a three. That is good.
What a huge shot by Ellie Friedman. And Dukas doesn't pay attention there. He got really lucky that Schechter lobbed one.
But Levine for three. He answers.
Wow, every time. Every time.
This is like a three-point contest.
Levine must have 15 points. I don't know how you could leave him open. Perimeter defense for SAR has not been strong.
Tight game here. Smith, that one won't go, and rebound by Schechter. The long pass is for Langer, who was blocked by Smith, and this one is thrown into the backcourt for a backcourt violation.
Smith looked like he got a piece of Langer, but
we'll see the replay.
Not.
This is
a
three-pointer by Ellie Friedman.
Oh. Wrong replay.
So SAR down one halfway through the third quarter. Kuberski now to Hayne. Finds Smith at the top.
Friedman should take him inside.
And they're going to call...
Moving screen.
Yeah, moving screen there.
Ravi Halpert does not believe that call was just made. 3:47 left in the third quarter. 11:47 left in the game. Frisch leads by one. Wyatt Levine is just, he has too much room. Again, he's open.
Here's Langer at the top. Drives right inside and one.
See there, if we see the replay. Like to point something out on that drive. The shooting presence in the left corner by Schechter was enough to limit the defense given on help.
Absolutely.
Yep, and basically a one-on-one matchup. Langer won the battle. Making a two-possession lead, give Frisch their largest lead of the night.
And Langer missed a free throw, but got back in there, and a foul on Ariel Smith.
23, that's Smith, yeah.
Second time that's happened. Not boxing out the free throw shooter.
Good teams usually have a couple of traits in common, and most of the time these traits are clutch shooting, offensive, good rebounding teams, and Frisch, and ability to fight back from adversity, and Frisch seems to have all three.
Levine again open. He fakes, gets two guys to jump. That frees up Dukas, who drives and hits.
Oh, nice play, Josh.
The floater, as Frisch taking their largest lead of the night, 31-26.
Daniel Osatsky is checked in. He can provide a lot of scoring punch, and there he is. Beat Dukas, couldn't finish it.
Good offensive rebound there by Gadasi. Kaburski gets inside, but lost the ball.
Klein not a threat on the perimeter, allowing Schechter to help.
And a blocking foul. Smith will inbound to Gadasi. Klein fakes in the corner.
Move by
Goes
Klein.
baseline, but lost it off his foot. Picked up by Langer. And Frisch is out and running, and they knock down another layup.
Timeout again.
Another
SAR.
timeout, and SAR has lost their grip on this one.
Frisch very quickly has taken over this game.
And we'll see the replay of that. Nice finish by Langer. Starts on the right, takes his 2 steps, and finishes on the left.
Split the whole defense, and that's a very tough shot to make. Angling to the left, having to make it back to the right.
Blessed to be here with Ellie Best, my good friend Ellie. How are you doing tonight?
Doing great. I'm doing great.
Oh, that's so good to hear. So, what do you think we're doing? How do you think we're playing tonight?
Playing a solid game. Just gotta stop the Muncie microwave. He's killing us. He's killing us. Yeah, he's killing.
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you please enunciate?
No, I'm not.
There's a reason that relationship failed.
Great interview. I was thinking of the Muncie. We have to stop the Muncie microwave.
Down 7.
Here's Friedman after that really catastrophe of an interview. SAR needs a bucket here to end Frisch's run. Dovey rises up and knocks it down.
When you're 6'2", and you have a first step like that and you can shoot, it is hard to stop that man.
Schechter now, cool and composed, finds Langer.
Frisch just has so many offensive threats. Everyone can shoot.
Dukas from downtown. Oh boy, they're on fire in this quarter.
Probably the biggest shot of the game so far for Frisch.
Frisch up by 8. Friedman finds Dovey, guarded by Noah Schechter. Smith now driving, but can't find anywhere to go.
Friedman is wide open in the corner. That's the top of the key, and he'll get it.
SAR not finding the open man right now. Strong pass for Kaburski, who struggled tonight.
He got fouled
double
there.
teams, puts it up. He'll go to the line for 2.
The ref saw what I saw. SAR is down 36-28. 36-28.
And we'll see the replay.
It's not 33-26. It's
Dovey knocking down the jumper.
36-28. We're down 8. Still down 8.
SAR is not converted on their free throws. That could be the difference in this game.
SAR, we might, I don't know, maybe we'll see some of Hank Stein, a very good shooter. Has not cracked the rotation this year. He offers a shooting threat off the bench that few on the team possess similar prowess in.
SAR will keep the ball off that rebound. Friedman will inbound. Finds Kaburski. Back to Friedman. Minute 10 to go in the third. SAR trailing by 8.
Daniel
Wasatsky to the rim.
By Dukas. Help aided from a screen there off ball.
Let's see if SAR can get on their own run. It seems that every time SAR is able to find the bucket, Frisch answers.
A minute left. SAR down 6. We can go in. If they can go in down 6 points into the fourth quarter, I'm sure they'll take it. Especially the dramatic nature in which they've played so far.
And it's Levine for 3. That one won't go. Rebound is...
Wait, they're about to miss?
Frisch.
I didn't even realize.
And they'll reset. SAR needs to box out. Schechter holds
offensive rebounding, perimeter shooting, and converting at the foul line has been the 3 factors that have decided this game so far.
13 seconds. Frisch will hold for a final shot of the third quarter. Langer gets inside, finds Dukas. And
just got faked out by the crowd there who was chanting 3, 2, 1. Daniel's going to throw it.
Wisocki from downtown. A little bit off to the right.
Okay. You see there, that's the way the crowd can affect the game. Dukas, 5 seconds left. He shoots the ball thinking the time was running out as the SAR student section chanting 3, 2, 1.
Some may call that a lack of sportsmanship. I call it good gamesmanship.
Frisch, in the SAR Frisch varsity hockey game earlier this year, the same thing happened to me with the Frisch bench.
We'll go into an interview. What else is new?
Hi, this is Tamar David again, here with Ariel Friedman, Ellie Friedman's older brother and quite the legend here at SAR High School. Ariel, did you know that your impact still reigns among these walls?
I didn't know that, but glad to hear. The basketball program looks pretty strong. Good turnout from the fans. Hopefully we can get the win tonight.
So you've been at Arizona, is that correct?
Yeah, University of Arizona in Tucson.
And how is that?
Very, very good. I got 1 semester left until I graduate. Great experience. I recommend it to anyone who wants to go out there. There's good Jewish life out there, API, Hillel, Chabad, all that stuff.
Sounds really great. Okay, so we're down 6 right now, and you can shine some of your basketball expertise since you are an alum and you did play on this team on what we could do to get the lead and eventually get the W.
I think we need to go man-to-man defense. Frisch is shooting a lot of threes, so if we could play some defense, I think we could get back in the game.
Okay, they've started, so thank you so much for your time.
Friedman's brother, Ariel. Now Wisocki holds.
Frisch is going to go with the same unit they closed out the quarter with.
And the mark is for 3. That would have been big, but it would not fall, as it hasn't for most of the night. Levine right inside, he lays it in.
Bad defense, porous defense, Swiss cheese defense. In the paint there.
Tip pass, so stay with us, Sarah.
Sakadasi visibly upset with himself.
And I'm surprised we haven't seen a Hank Stein, a Remy Newhouse, a Will Schwabe to spark this team as they've struggled in the second half.
Yeah, you need shooting in this situation. You're not going to come back by penetrating against a very good group of Frisch big men. And this could be huge if Langer hits this.
He was fouled. A late call, but the right call at that. Langer struggles from the line.
You can get it to a 4-possession game. Putting Schwabe chance directed at the SAR coaches coming from the crowd. Here comes Kaburski. You're taking out Wisocki in this situation. Wisocki, one of the best offensive threats on this team. You're not going to win this game by not letting Frisch score the rest of the game. You're going to need to get 8 points, 9 points now in 7 minutes. So by taking out your best shooter.
You see SAR can get hot from 3.
Watch for Marcus.
Game's still not over. Friedman at the top. SAR should show more of a sense of urgency to maximize their possessions. Kaburski was fouled on a push.
It's more like a travel.
Don't know if it was shooting or not.
He was in the act
It is shooting.
From my angle. Yeah, same. There's the ref's angle. Big shots here. We're down 9 with possessions. To cut it to 7.
Important to narrow the lead while the clock is stopped.
As Clyde Frazier always says. Now Mike Klein checks in.
You can see our staff tonight. I also want to give a thank you to Josh Lewis, doing the behind-the-scenes work.
Great job again, Josh.
Both for this game and for SAR and their tech department. And a wide open layup.
And that is inexcusable. It's been a very frustrating game for SAR. Easy buckets for Frisch whole game.
Pick up the tempo, maximize the amount of shots they can get in the rest of this game. Friedman fakes, drives, kicks, three-pointer, yes!
Oh, Michael Klein, a big shot. Klein, not known for his perimeter shooting. Hits one there.
Oh, and a foul. Looked like Smith got all ball. 6:10 to go. It is a 6-point game. We'll see the replay of that shot. Get a better angle here.
Friedman.
Nothing but net.
Maybe hit the back of the rim.
Our scoreboard displayed is 1 point off. It is 41-35.
They're gonna reset the clock. 6:06. Amichai fight on the scoreboard.
Doing a wonderful job until now.
Large crowd on hand.
SAR needs to stop after that big 3 by Mike Klein. Clock ticks under 6 to go.
Good job by Kaburski accounting for Levine there.
They've moved into the man, as Ariel Friedman suggested. But a layup by Langer.
I think that was still a zone.
Yeah, it looked like they were shot. It was a zone with extra help.
Yeah.
Donated to Levine.
Yeah.
Smith throws it away. Schechter with the ball now. He finds Langer. Gets inside. Levine had an open 3.
Travel.
And they're going to call 3 in the key going to SAR.
Maybe also could have been called up for a travel. Levine on the drive. Klein will come out.
Still time in this game for SAR to make a run. But they're going to need to knock down some shots. Marcus for 3. No. Rebound, fight for the ball.
SAR ball.
Kaburski, and he got the timeout. Great effort.
SAR ball. Great play, Rafi. By Rafi. Great play by Rafi.
We'll see the replay. Oh, we'll take a short break. We're back here as SAR gets ready to inbound. Down by 8 with 4:50 to go.
Friedman inbounding. Smith broke open before Friedman was given the ball.
To Hain. Hayne and Marcus on there, the shooters, but Friedman will take it here. That won't go. Another fight by Kaburski, but Fishman comes up with it.
Kaburski's doing all he can to keep SAR in this game.
for 3.
Dukas has other idea.
That might have iced it. 11 points with 4.5 to go, as the crowd has silenced.
I said at the beginning of the game, maybe SAR should not push on the offensive glass and just focus on getting back on defense. And right there, Rafi Kaburski pushed on the offensive glass and led to a three-pointer.
Three-pointer is short. Frisch figures to slow it down now and milk the clock. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
Frisch dominated the second half. That's all I could say here.
SAR should press and try to force turnovers.
Yeah, they're just standing there. Dario Smith is probably looking to try to catch the eye of maybe Friedman to press.
Another 3. That's not smart, but Levine has the board.
Scott Levine has dominated this game in every way.
Absolutely. Timeout by Frisch. 3:40 to go, Frisch up 11.
And SAR has to force turnovers, hit their threes. We gotta push the pace. It's an uphill battle, pretty unlikely, but you never know. You never know. Look at the Jets-Giants game 2 weeks ago. The Jets were left for dead as the Giants had the ball on the goal line. Up 10.
For a quick second, I know we usually do shout-outs, but Rabbi Healthcott, thank you so much for tuning in. You are a great rabbi, and we're lucky to have you.
Yeah, so that, as I was saying, anything could happen.
At this point, I think it would be a nice gesture by Rafi Halpert to put in some of his seniors who haven't seen action yet, obviously in their last year playing high school basketball. Will Schwalbe, Remy Newhouse. This is one of their last tastes of basketball glory.
And SAR gets it.
What?
Here they go. This is their last push.
Here's Friedman in the corner.
Gotta push the pace. Time.
Dangerous
not
pass.
Your friend here.
And Smith is fouled.
Clock stopped. Put points on the board. That's all they could hope to do.
A loss would send SAR to 4-4.
A win would send Frisch to
6-1.
6-1-1. See if there's a tie. What is it? There's no ties in basketball. There must be some mistake. What exactly?
Yeah, our standings here.
Yeah, it's
perhaps a little bit flawed.
I just realized. I said earlier they were 5-1-1. That makes no sense. It's not hockey.
Nice rebound as SAR hit the first. See if they can get one going.
Need a 3.
Hayne drives to the rim, but it won't go. Rebound by Kaburski, a strong one at that. Now he lost it.
That was a foul.
Looking for a foul, and he is down on the court. Pretty much a power play.
Good play by Fishman on the catch.
A nice steal, and Friedman was bumped, and there was no call.
Playing his heart out tonight.
2:44 to go in a 10-point game. Schechter gets it in. Dukas, who's still chucking up shots, and that one is good. And that will probably do it.
Josh Dukas.
Quite the night from that young man.
11 points for him. Or maybe it's 8.
Kaburski finds Smith in the corner. That 3 is good. And Coach Rafi Halpert demanding a full court press now by his SAR Sting.
Wysotsky.
That being said, I would not assign Marcus to Schechter.
Not the best. The movie's pretty quick for someone his size, but I don't know if we'll be able to keep up with Schechter. And
I wonder if you even start fouling now.
Depends who has the ball. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this could do it. This will do it.
Nope. Rebound by Smith, a timeout, and that was actually smart, leaving him open, forcing him to take a long shot, which is still somewhat low percentage, and he missed it.
Dukas is referred to as the T-neck toaster, which means he heats up, and he heats up pretty fast. And as you've seen tonight, he has heated up and scored a bunch of points in a very short amount of time. Dobie Marcus is with the trainer. Now, checking in on him. Marcus has exited the game.
SAR needs points, and they need them fast. And a horrible pass. Lazy. Schechter finishes the layup. And it's a 12-point game with 1:40 to go. Coach Ravi Alpert still has hope, but this is looking bleak.
It's more into Seahawks-Packers NFC Championship game territory.
Yeah,
than
this
Jets,
would be quite
Giants.
the comeback. Friedman for three, that's good. But
press.
Too little, too late. 1:20 to go. They should. SAR should foul Langer. He's a poor free throw shooter.
Double Schechter, trap him, force him to give it up to anyone but Dukas.
Timeout by Frisch. So SAR down 9 here with 1:07.
3-possession game, but that's assuming Frisch has 3 quick possessions in which they don't score. The bonus, I think the SAR has to foul a couple more times to get Frisch shooting 1-and-1s. And once then, you never know. So SAR has been resilient tonight. Even when they've appeared completely out of it, they've got on themselves to be. They got the fighting chance. Schechter, too quick for Doug there.
Minute to go.
We lost the ball. It's out, and we have it.
Smith.
And it's a kick ball.
But it'll stay with SAR.
Schechter got his foot on the ball, preventing Smith from running the break. Oh, looked like
nice play. SAR needs another quick bucket.
That ball hit out of bounds. Smith's inbounds.
Smith gets right inside. He's blocked, but a foul.
56.1 seconds left. We're down 9. Maybe, just maybe, Vario Smith hits the first, even if he doesn't hit the first, he could purposely miss the second to get SAR back to ball.
Absolutely.
Let's first focus on hitting the first.
SAR figures to foul as soon as Frisch gets it. Weinstock, a good free throw shooter, gets ready to check in.
Maybe you'll see some of Zachheim here.
Scott, which is a little bit interesting because Scott is also a great foul shooter.
And a good rebounder.
If Langer has the ball, you foul him. He struggled all night from the wall. All night from the line. 56 seconds. The crowd quiets down for Smith.
I would like to see him purposely miss it.
He hits it.
Timeout Frisch. Look at a substituted.
Looks like a sub. I would almost let Langer catch the ball.
Yeah, let's go. You gotta touch him quick.
He does a great job of getting it out. And
Duke is a much better foul shooter. You gotta hustle there.
Yeah.
Get on your horse.
They had their chance, but they may have.
It's not the bonus.
Not a shooting foul
yet.
yet.
Not the bonus yet.
Must have had a foul to give.
They might have one more.
See if SAR can cause havoc on the inbounds.
And
the long pass comes out to Dukas. Fouled immediately.
Now it's a shooting foul. Because they purposely made sure to get it to Dukas. What you gotta do there, if you're guarding Dukas on the inbound, just act like a cornerback. Just deny him the ball.
Yeah.
Get a little physical with him. No one's gonna call that if you're like mildly physical. It's a 1-and-1.
Big first free throw. So violation called on Frisch. SAR will get the ball back.
They're down
here.
7. This is a game.
They need a bucket on every chance they have.
Get a 3 here and still down 4.
As long as they're quick.
Yep.
Wysocki pushes.
Oh, he's trapped here. He has to get it up.
They need to be quicker than this.
Hayne is not the guy you want shooting the 3 here.
Hayne is he had his chance. The 3 from Kaburski won't go. That is off of Smith. It'll go to Frisch with under 30 to play. SAR had their chance. They took too long. They took 20 seconds. They should take a bad shot. Erez Major will see some action.
He could work on the inbounds here. Soxy comes out.
Seems to be some confusion with the subs.
Yeah, look what Klein's doing on Schechter. Playing him like
close to 5 seconds. It is 5 seconds.
Getting a quick 3 here. Good job by Major. Good job by Klein.
I can't tell if they called 5 seconds if it was a timeout.
No, it doesn't airball.
5 seconds.
So Major gets his name in the game log.
If only SAR could have scored on that last possession. Friedman needs to put one up. They don't have time. That's another miss.
Oh, he fouled Fishman.
Schechter now breaks free. Tosses it ahead. Langer will bounce it out. And with 18 seconds to play, SAR is down 7, and they will have to watch Langer shoot free throws, as this one looks like it'll be chalked up in the loss column.
So for the Sting, 4 and 4. For the Cougars, 6 and 1. And a fun but disappointing homecoming, to say the least. SAR will get it.
Another violation.
Frisch is giving SAR.
SAR had their chances, that's for sure.
Still do, maybe.
And SAR isn't going to give up.
He got to put up a 3.
Wysocki lost the ball. Langer will hold it. And they foul him.
That should be a clear path. Dukas got ahead of everyone. It's double bonus.
Under 12 to play. This looks like SAR just couldn't convert enough on their 3s and miss some free throws, and looks like they're going to lose. Langer knocks down.
And that should do it. Frisch wins this battle here with 12 seconds left as Ariel Smith will pitch it to Friedman.
Under 10 to play.
Sotke's had trouble.
Hayne just chalks up a bomb off the rim. 1 second to go. A well-played game. Frisch wins 53-44. Thank you for joining us.
And, well, not the result you hope for this thing, but a lot of good positive signs you can take from this game. Frisch 6 and 1 now. They were heavy favorites coming in, and SAR stuck with them for 3 quarters.
Absolutely.
They really showed they could play with one of the best teams in the league, and if that is not a sign of encouragement, I don't know what is.
See the handshakes? We're getting ready to sign off. We hope you join us on our next production.
And for Gabe Billig, I'm Joey McGillner, wishing you all a good night.
Have a good night. We'll see you next year.
Levine, who played an excellent game tonight. I'm afraid it was an SAR loss, but congratulations, Scott. You did really well.
Thank you.
So, what do you think of tonight's game? If you could talk a little bit about what led you guys to win, and how this is going to impact the rest of your season.
We just played an all-around team game. We moved the ball around. We found our shooters. We shot well, and I feel like this is going to give us confidence for the rest of the season.
I would like to remind the audience that last year you did shut us out again. Like, we lost to you in our homecoming night because of your three-point shoot power. So what do you have to say about that?
just my teammates got me open. It was just fun.
Okay, wow, very impressive. So thank you so much for talking with me, and have a good night.
You too.